What's going on, guys? We are back again with another free pick video for you, this time for Thursday night football. Got a pretty exciting game, the 49ers versus the Rams. So that should be a pretty good one for this Thursday night. So I'm going to keep it pretty simple for this episode, or whatever you want to call it, this free pick video. I think this is going to be a pretty good game, and I think it's going to be a pretty kind of a shootout. So personally, I think the Rams are going to take the win. So it should be a pretty back and forth game. The point total set at about 50, so that's a pretty good sign. Obviously, they've already played each other this year, but we can't really look at those stats too much because that was back in week 3, I believe. I know Kyron Williams had a pretty good game against them, got a couple of touchdowns, but who knows? That was a long time ago, so it's going to be a whole new ball game. So personally, I think this is going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shootout, back and forth. Pretty high scoring. So with that being said, I really like the overs on both the quarterbacks. So, my strategy, I like to do quarterback receiver. So it has that little bit of a correlation. Most of the time, if you're really betting on your quarterback, then you just kind of give them their number one receiver. Maybe if they have a good number two receiver, pair those up so they have that correlation. So you're not just throwing out 4 random people on there because you're never going to be successful that way. So like I said, we'll take the over on Matt Stafford. He's averaging like almost 260 yards a game this season. So I feel pretty good about that going up against San Francisco. Both these teams, have pretty similar records, pretty similar skill sets. So like I said, should be a pretty good game. As far as receiver goes, and keep it simple, go Puka Nacua. Obviously, he has a great game log, has lots of big receiving yards. Had a little bit of a fluke here against New Orleans with 56, but hey, they can't win them all. And if you can look up his game log, on ESPN or whatever, he's going to be over this a majority of the time. So just the margins too, guys. So his line is set pretty high, so he needs to get 90 in order to hit it, but got 98 there, and then literally like 123 here, 117 there, 162 there. So it's not like he's barely scraping by. He's hitting, and he's hitting with big margins. So I'm going to keep taking Puka as long as he is performing the way he is performing. As far as Brock Purdy, again, I'm going to take the over on Brock Purdy. We're just going to keep it really simple. And then the receiving yards, I'm going to go with Kittle. So we're going to take the over on Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua, and the over on Brock Purdy and George Kittle. And it's also great, guys, because usually these same game plays, I know for Monday night, they knocked it down to like 6.5x because it was the same game play and it had that quarterback receiver correlation. So to get it at its normal payout at 8x is honestly great. That might change tomorrow. Honestly, I guarantee that bumps down to at least 7.5, 7x. I think they just haven't picked it up yet, but we'll lock that in while we can. So we'll lock that in. And then I got one more free play for you on BETR. That's a great play as well. Once this locks in, there we go. All right, so then we can come over here to BETR, and this is another same gameplay for BETR. You can see that it's a 4-man, but it is that 20x payout. So $20 is going to pay 400. So that's awesome. So I'm going to take Kyron Williams over 85.5 rush plus receiving yards. Like I said, he had a pretty good game against San Francisco in week 3. So obviously we can't look at that too much, but San Francisco doesn't have the best defense against the run. So he could have a pretty good game, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to take away from the quarterback receiver option. So we got it at rush plus receiving right there, like that. And then here is our boosted prop for this play to make it at 20x. So we're going to do Brock Purdy over 280. I was going to take Stafford, but the only reason I didn't take Stafford is for 2 reasons. Brock Purdy, so you saw his line was set at 250 on Prize Picks. Usually on these boosts for the quarterbacks, they set that projection, 30 or 50, sometimes 60 yards higher than their set projection to make that boost. So to get it at only 30 yards is honestly a great option for that boost. So I love that right there. I think both these guys are going to get upwards of 300 yards. So either way. And then the second reason I didn't take Stafford is because I really wanted to take this Cooper Kupp longest catch, and you can't pair quarterback passing with wide receiver receiving. So really want to take this Cooper Kupp 22.5 longest catch. Out of the 9 games he's played, he has hit this 6 or 7 times, so I really like that. Now here's the last play right here. You see I got the under. So I took the under on Deebo Samuel, 15.5 rushing yards. Now, obviously, Debo is a receiver that does have a lot of rushing upside. He gets those rushing plays, but he actually has only hit this one time this season. So I kind of like those. Obviously, he could come in here, blow this out of the water, especially with like Christian McCaffrey and all, they're not playing. But being that he's only hit this one time this year, I'm going to take that. So we got this 20x play right here on BETR. So if you're not on BETR, download that BETR app. Use code CaliLocks at sign up. They'll match your first deposit up to $200, and you'll get a couple free squares as well. So I love the payouts on BETR. I really like cranking out these 4-mans with that boosted prop on there to make it 20x. And every prop you add on here is going to add an additional 10x. Doesn't even have to be a boosted prop, it's a normal prop. So if you don't have BETR, you can throw a free pick on there and it'll make it 30x. So that'd be pretty cool there as well. That's all I got for plays for you guys. I do want to say that you can come over here and I have my NFL and college football season pass majorly discounted right now. So it's set at $9.99, but I got it at 80% off right now. Obviously, we're pretty far past the season, but we do have a lot of football left, guys. We still got about 4 more weeks in the regular season. We got playoffs. We got a lot of college football playoffs coming up. So we got a lot of football still left. So to get this at 80%, so you'll get it for under $200, and you will get every single play I lock in for NFL and college football. So that's a great deal. So I'll have that link down below if you guys want to check that out. But that's all I got for you guys today. So I gave you those 2 free plays, one on BETR, one on Prize Picks. So make sure to show some support, like this video, comment, tell me if you're going to ride these plays. You can comment, and even if you don't think if you think these are horrible plays, comment down below. I don't care. Drop a comment. And most of all, subscribe so you don't miss out on future free pick videos. I post these every single day, give a couple free picks in each video, so don't miss out. We've been hitting pretty good lately, so if you want to catch those, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next free pick video. Peace.